Warning: the following program may contain foul fucking language, gory ass shit, or the occasional slow point because I can be a lazy fuck with editing. Viewer discretion is potentially advised, but also probably rejected. Greetings from the land of OP. I am Rob the OPGamer, and I am sore as shit, but I am still bringing you episode number 14 of attempt number 2 of my ultra hardcore series. I worked my ass off yesterday, and I am sore as hell. Manual labor sucks all the ass forever and ever, amen, but I'm still needing to do some recording, so we are going to do some work today. I have cleared out a little bit of ground back here, as you can probably see. I also extended my farm a lot. There's animals all over. I was running out of shit for my poop and sugar, and now I do not. So there we go, that's the thing. But I decided that I need to have some place for automatic farming, because there's some automatic farming drops I need to have. These don't farm themselves, which sucks, but I'm going to make them farm themselves, which will be win. Yay! Woo! So I'm just going to extend my base a little bit back here, is going to be the plan, and I made another secret door right here so I can close that off. This is going to be a back wall, I think. I'm going to extend the base a little bit out as far as needed for these farms. And I'm going to put a glowstone top so they can always grow. Going to be getting rid of this glass right here and turning it into glowstone glass, just like the rest of my base is. But I'm going to leave this front face right here open so I can just run out here and look if I need to. The reason I'm doing that is two reasons. Number one, it gives me double access. I can close off in the base if I need to and hide. And then things can't get to me because that's secret doors, and I don't think enemies can get to it. Actually, I'm going to make that an secret iron door. Let me show you guys the secret iron door really quick. Let me get rid of the regular secret door, because that will probably be a good thing to do. Let's pop you out of here, because I don't want zombies to be able... I don't know if zombies can break down a hidden secret door or not. But you take a regular wooden door, and you combine it with a camouflage paste, which is made out of 1 dirt and 8 of any kind of dye. As you can see there, it's flashing around. Or sand works, and clay works. And that will get you a secret door. This is from the Secret Rooms mod, but I'm not going to do that. I've actually decided, just off the top of my head... Oh, you can see it mimics whatever you placed against. So I placed it against the obsidian there, so it looks like fancy obsidian brick. And it will mimic whatever object you place it down against. Not the walls, the ground. So I'm actually not going to need him. I guess I didn't need to shit can him. God damn it. Motherfuck, I wasn't even thinking. Let's get some iron here. Do I have iron in my... Yeah, I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6. So let's make an iron door here, and I already have some camouflage paste prepared, because you get 9 out of 1 recipe, in case you didn't see there. So I've still got a good bit saved up in here. Where is my... There we go. So we can do this with an iron door as well. And it has all the properties of an iron door. It just doesn't actually look like an iron door. So we can see if I place it down against this basalt brick here, it looks like basalt brick, and I can't open it because it's an iron door. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a pressure plate on either side. I'm going to put a player plate so only players can trigger it on one side. So let's look at the Secret Rooms mod really quick. It adds a lot of really cool things. Secret, there we go. So lots of nifty things. Solid air is cool. Torch levers are cool. Tile.mod_srm.secret wooden door block.name. Okay. I don't think you can actually make that. Secret trap doors are cool. Secret iron door block. I guess that's the same as that one out there. Secret stairs. Oh wow, I didn't even know those existed. Player plates, what we're going to make. We need 4 zombie flesh or 4 wool of any kind and 3 more of those paste. Let me get out some dye. What kind of dyes do I have in here? I got a lot of roses. I'll just make it out of roses because that's cool. Whoop! There we go. And a dirt. So we can do one of these guys, and we can do one of these guys, because I'm low on the paste, so there's 9 of those. And what was I needing? I need zombie flesh or wool. I think I've got more wool than zombie flesh. I've definitely got a ton of string. So I'm going to go ahead and pull these guys out of here. 4 wool, and I'm going to click on recipe. There it is. And I'm going to shift-click that guy. Oh, it doesn't want to do it. Why didn't I want to do it? Oh, because I need pressure plates, probably. So I need 4 stone. I'll cook up, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Need to cook 8 of these guys, so we'll just cook up some stone really quick here. And it's going to be these guys. What was it? Yeah. Oh, it's 1 stone pressure plate. Nah! Fucking A. So, 1 stone pressure plate. There we go. And... yes! Secret player plate. This also mimics whatever it's placed against, so if I come out here, I'm actually going to dig out because you can't open an iron door with your hand. And we're going to do one of these and place it against this block. If I place it straight down against the stone, it looks like dirt. I don't know why. It should have looked like the stone right there. Oh, well, not a big deal. Ah! So I'll place it against... yeah, it looks like dirt again. So I guess it can't mimic what it's placed down against, but I can mimic the basalt brick if I place it against that. So we'll know that that's there. And then I can put this door right here, and we step on it. Look, bam. Opens right up. And on this side, I don't need to do that. On this side, I'm going to just make a regular obsidian pressure plate. Actually, you know what? Come to think of it, I didn't need to do it on the outside either, but hey, whatever. It looks fun. Woo. Do I have 2 obsidian? I have plenty of obsidian. So we're going to do one of these. There we go. Obsidian pressure plate. And I'm going to place them down right here. So I'm going to be completely secure. So there's 2 reasons I'm doing this. Number 1, so I have 2 ways in and out. I can hide through the iron door back there, or I can just kind of walk into the farm from out here. I think that'll be cool. Number 2, it'll fuck with my neuroses. I'm insane. So look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I like to do my farms in a 9x9 fashion because that's the most that a 1 water drop can farm all the way out to. One water bucket can hydrate up to 4 land out, which means you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you have to put it right there. Right? You put them on the 5th one, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's as far out as it gets, and then right here is the maximum that you can get. So that's why I do my farms in a 9x9 fashion, is because that's as much as 1 bucket of water can reach for hydration purposes. Now, it doesn't matter, obviously, for the soul sand crops, because they're soul sand, they don't need hydrated, but because that's how it works with the regular crops, I stick to that fashion. Oh my god, there's a gold zombie coming straight at me. Suck it, bitch! You are now on soul sand. I'm gonna mow you down before you can even get to me. Bow. Bow. Stupid burnout. I try not to use the burnout if I can help it. Are you dead yet? You're not even close to dead. Nah. Oh well, whatever. So yeah, that's the thing. For this farm, it's gonna come out 9, and then I have to leave a gap. And the second reason is because I'm insane, and my base isn't that wide. 9 and 9 is 18. My base is 19 wide, so I don't have room for a second wall over there. so I'm fucking nuts. That's why I'm doing that. And I'm also gonna leave a 3 gap. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm gonna go 9 out this way, which is why this is built out that way. So the corner of my wall is gonna be right here, like that. And that will be a good time, at least for my neurotic purposes. So that's how the farm's going to look, and I'm going to run inside and go to sleep. And then I'm going to clear out some more ground, get those walls built, and get this glass ceiling on the top, and I'll be back, guys. Alright, guys, so I've been poking around and trying to figure out how I want to do a few things. And I've come up with a couple of plans. The first thing that I've got to figure out what I want to do is how to automate these. That's right, I'm going to find a way to automate Pam's Mods harvest mob drop crops. So the biggest problem with these guys is these can't be automated. You can't like stick them into a automated farm setup. You can't put them with golems. You can't really do much with them for automatically harvesting. And the reason why is something to do with I plant or L plant or whatever the fuck it is. There's some sort of flag that these crops don't have that makes it so that machines can't recognize them. Meaning when they're sitting in the bar, they're hunched over their drink in the corner, giving off that vibe of, don't fucking touch me, I don't want anything to do with you. And you're like, well, maybe if I buy him a drink? So you try to buy a drink, and it's not interested, and you're like, okay, what about this other drink? And the other drink's not interested in the other drink, and you're like, well, what are you drinking? And it just won't talk to you, and you're like, oh, fine, be a dick. So yeah, that's these crops right here. But I have finally found a way to crack that cold, frosty exterior. We are going to automate these with a combination of a few thermal expansion machines. As you can see, I made up a few train smashers. Made up a few of them. I actually made these when I was preparing for Poop and Sugar. I was going to do train smashers. and then I realized I could do golems instead, so I did that. So I actually made these up a while ago. I've kind of been sitting on them because I didn't want to waste the resources by trashing them. So I pulled these out of their chest. I'm going to use terrain smashers to harvest these guys because that'll work. Actually, you know what? I can even demonstrate that right now. If I get these in right here and I just put them there, bow, he just breaks him. And he doesn't have a chest to automatically output in, so he's stuck. But if I pick him up there, oh, that didn't actually even drop it. Weird. Well, it works. Trust me. Let me. I'll get a chest actually real quick just to demonstrate this for you guys. And if I can door, why I cannot door? Don't I have an extra chest in here somewhere? Yes. No. Barrel will work. Doink. So if I take a barrel, and I put the barrel right there, and I take one of my terrain smashers, and I put him right here, he'll smash this guy, and if we come around here, look, we can see we have 4 ender pearls. These guys drop between 2 and 4 of each crop they harvest. So gas tears, blaze rods, and ender pearls will all drop between 1 and 4 apiece. So basically, we're going to harvest these guys with terrain smashers. And that's how we're going to get them, but how are we going to plant them? Well, you know what? I'm going to go research a golem core that I haven't researched yet, and it's called the use core. And what happens is you can put a use core on a golem, and you can tell him, hey, use this particular item on this particular block, and he will try, no matter if he doesn't know if it works or not. Some mods, they have cross-compatibility, and they're like, yeah, that works, and I know how that works because I'm coded to know how that works. But some mods, they work together, but not because they know they can. They work together because they just do for whatever fucking random reason. The mod authors didn't do it on purpose. It's not a thing that's actually, like, coded to happen, but for some reason it works. And the mod itself will never know that it works. It just kind of goes with the flow. It rolls with the punches, so to speak. Woo! So one of those things can be planting things. So golems have, in Thaumcraft, they have a new core called the use core, and by new I mean it's been out for a long time, and I'm just now getting around to recording this, but whatever, who cares. The use core tells them, hey, use this on that block, and it doesn't tell them to check if it works, it doesn't tell them, hey, make sure that this is a thing, it just tells them to do it. And even if they don't know if it works, they'll try forever. If it doesn't work, they'll just get stuck, and they'll never go anywhere and never do anything, and that'll just be a thing that happens. But if it does work, then they'll accomplish it and they'll move on to their task. They don't ever check to see if it works, they just check to see if it happened. And if it happened, then they go on about their merry way. If it doesn't, they just stand there like, derp, what do I derp? Derp, 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 derp. And unfortunately, the use core is the only one I haven't actually researched yet. So I gotta get this use core. Eventually, I gotta get advanced golem research. Actually, you know what? I could probably do that right now. Let me pull up a list of my aspect list here. Let's see. It's been a while since I messed with this. It's been at least a couple of episodes. And by a couple of episodes, I mean like a week or two, so I've already forgotten everything. We need Humanus. Humanus is the only thing I'm missing for this guy, right? Yeah, so let's get some Humanus going. Humanus is Bestia and Brain. How many Humanus do I need? 3? Yeah, okay, so I need 3 Cognito. Let me get my list pulled up here because I hacks. I hate doing this. Dum-dum-dum. This is one of my least favorite parts of this, but you know what? It's okay. List of aspects. There we go. There's a forum post for it, so it's not like I'm totally cheating. They put it out there. I mean, it's on the interwebs. And as we all know, everything on the interwebs is always 100% accurate and reliable. So, I need Humanus, which means I need Brain. Cognito is Spiritus and Terra, it looks like, which I think I have enough of. Spiritus, I do not have any of. Spiritus is going to be somewhere in here. Probably scrolled past it about 19 times. Spiritus is Victus and Mortis. Mortis is Victus and Perdito. Victus is Aqua and Terra. There we go. Aqua and Terra. Actually, before I do that, let me look at this. I need Victus for this guy, too. And Cognito. So, let's see. I'm going to make 8, 13, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to make 11 Cognito, because so I can have enough for both, because I want to get advanced golems eventually. So let me make 11 Cognito really quick, which is going... Plus I need 5 additional Victus, which means I need 11, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 Victus. Okay. I should have an... Oh, man. I am so close to out of aqua. It's not even funny. 1, 2, 3... Oh, it tells me right there. I can see the number going up. 25, 26, 27. Sweet. Now, we need... out of that, we need to keep 5 of it. So I'm going to go 22, so I need 11. I need 22 total. So let's go with that. And let's go with this. And then we need 11 mortis. Where's our mortis? Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we're going to drop you and click you, and that's going to give us Spiritus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I really need 11 of those guys? Spiritus and Terra should give us brain. Did we get brain out of that? We did! Sweet! So I need 11 of these guys. There we go. Now I need to combine him with Animus, and that's going to give us 3 Humanists right there. Bam. So I'm going to come over here, and I now have enough so I can purchase that. Click. Bam! Research completed because I've got the minigame turned off in the config file. Woo. So now I need some Census and some... that's Potentia, right? I always forget the name of these. Yeah, Potentia. Potentia is Ordo and Fire. Ignis. So let's do 5 of those really quick. Ordo, Ignis. I scrolled past Ignis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Census is what? What is Census? Census is... Oh, God, more Terra. Oh, shit. That's more Animus. I don't think I have enough Aqua. I do not have 2 Aqua. Okay, let me go figure out where to get Aqua from, guys. Hang on. Alright, guys. I had to go out scanning a few nodes to get my Aqua the way I wanted it to be. So, but I finally got it, so let's do this. I only got a few of them, so not like I went like crazy or anything. We need... I still have... Oh, that's for the research, isn't it? Yeah. So, we need... How much? God, I've forgotten already. 5 cents. So I need 5 Spiritus. So we're going to get over here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we combine 5 of those with this. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we combine that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's going to give us our Spiritus, which combines with air. And that should give us our Census. Where's Census at? Right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Apparently I already had one, so I just fucked up like crazy. Oh, well, whatever. Who cares? Dink! Now we have Advanced Golems. Advanced Golems, you combine a brain, an awarded jar, and a gunpowder, and a glowstone, and a redstone on the infusion altar with some 8 Cognito, 8 Census, and 8 Victus in your stuff, and you get an Advanced Golem. Minor Infusion, you just take your Golem, you stick them in the center of the infusion crafting here, you make sure you got the shit in the jar, you click the thing, and then all of a sudden you have an Advanced Golem. And he's got 1 extra upgrade slot, and a few other little nifty things. So, the question that we have now, that I've got that research, I'll prepare that in a second here off camera. I'm going to make us so that we have... Oh, what the hell are you doing here? Get out of here, chicken. Nah! Fuck you, chicken. Hold still. I can't kill you. God, I can't... What the... Shit! Fucking chicken! God! Okay. Where was I? Right, these things. So what's going to happen next is... I'm going to make a bunch of these guys. Let's go 16 of you... And we'll make 16 of you, like, oh, that's my magnet. There we go, 16 of you, and we're going to make 16 of you, and I'm going to put the rest of you away. Because this is just going to be a quick little experiment, because we need to know something. I need to figure out exactly how many of these I need to do in terms of what I'm going to do with this for harvesting. Because these guys have 3 stages, and they grow at random intervals and ticks, right? So the problem with that is we don't know how long that's going to take. My friend and server admin Xavier McMage went and looked on the forums for me to see if he could find a post somewhere or a listing of how long it takes these fuckers to grow. But as with most crops, it's based on random variables and random ticks. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant 16 of these guys. That seems like a good, nice round number. It's a quarter of a stack. I'm going to do a quarter of a stack of each of these crops, and I'm going to watch them like a fucking hawk, and we're going to see how long they take to grow to their maximum on average. What's going to happen is I'm going to come out here, I'm going to wait until all 16 of each of these crops are fully mature, and then I'm going to wait. So let's see, what time is it right now? It's 2:13 my time in the PM, so I'm going to sit here, I'm going to let this game run, and I'm just going to watch these and see how long this takes. In the meantime, I'm going to go prepare myself some golem cores, and we are going to just have a blast with that. I'm going to put the rest of this shit away because I don't need any of these. I've gotten deep storage units downstairs for everything now, so it's not a big deal there. Yeah. Chicken! So, let's prepare some golem cores. Now that I can make a used core, I'll be back. So, I made myself the golem and the upgrades I'm going to be using here in a minute. And now I'm teaching my Applied Energestics System how to make Pam's Mod seeds. They are all basically the same recipe. One seed and one of whatever you want to make. So I'm going to encode this guy. We're going to make one of each of these. And then we're going to go seed and ender pearl, encode, blaze rod, encode, and bone. Bone! That's right, we are going to bone this shit. And then I'm going to put all this back in the system. Oh, shit, no, damn. That's in there now. Okay, so now we're going to run downstairs. We're going to stick him in here. Yup. Doot. Taught a few more things, obviously. Not a big deal. Power's going good. I love it. Poop and sugar! Okay. So we're going to come in here, and I'm going to move over... Oh, wait, no, I'm not, because these are still growing. None of you fucks have gone at all, really? It's been like... Well, I guess it's been like 5 or 10 minutes. Not a big deal. I'm going to set up along this back wall, I think. Yeah. I'm going to have some space for this and some space for this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put him back in this corner. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's going to come out to right here. So I'm going to do that. 1, 2, 3. So he's going to be back here. And his entire goal in life, forever and ever, amen, is going to be making these... Oh, hey, copper. Must have missed that before. Whoops. Actually, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger than that. Because I want, well... I want 2 lines. I want a double line for each of these crops. Actually, you know what I'm going to make? Hang on, let me plan this out, guys. Alright, guys, I'm getting really sick of waiting for these crops to fucking grow. It's like watching paint dry. It's pissing me off. Ah, rage. So I've kind of laid out everything out here the way that I'm going to be wanting to have it done anyway. I'm putting upgrades in these guys. These are the tin upgrades. These are just 3 tin, 3 raw plastic, 2 redstone, and a gold nugget. Way expensive. Actually, not really expensive. That's the joke. Ha ha ha. So I've set these up pretty much where I'm going to have them be. I'm going to have this side is going to be Netherwart. This side over here is going to be a rubber tree farm. As soon as I like terraform this a little bit, I need to get this out to be 1, 2. Yeah, I need to terraform this out a little bit. This needs to not be cobblestone. This needs to be dirt. Doink. So yeah, these guys, he's going to plant rubber trees. He's going to harvest them. And then this is going to be Netherwart right here. And then over here is going to be my wheat farm. So I've got a guy here. And I need to put this planter underneath here after these guys are done growing. These are going to be moved in this corner over here. And this is going to be managed by golems and these terrain smashers. But what I'm going to do right here is I'm kind of waiting for this a little bit more. Not quite ready to call this done yet, but look, some of these are still in stage 1. This is a stage 1 plant. This is a stage 1 plant for the gas tiers. This is a stage 2 plant. And then this is a stage 3 plant. So this is the mid-growth right here. Over here you can kind of see the same thing. Here's a stage 1, here's a stage 2, and then stage 3 is this big poofy guy right here. And then for the ender pearls, this is stage 1, this is stage 2, and then stage 3 is right here. So some of them are already done, some of them are still stage 1, some of them are stage 2, the majority are still stage 1. So I'm going to wait for all these stage 1 guys to get to stage 2, and I'm going to call that half the growth. Because stage 3 is ready to harvest. There's only 3 stages. So it takes half the time to get from 1 to 2, and then half the time to get from 2 to 3, and then once they're 3, they can be harvested. So what I'm going to do is wait for all these to be stage 2, and I'm going to call that half the time required. It's already been half an hour. I'm going to say that right now. I've been sitting here and fucking around and setting this up for half an hour. So I'm just kind of pissed off. So as soon as these hit all stage 2, I'm going to call that half the time required for full growth. on all crops, and then we're going to call it good, and then I'll progress with the build here, because we're almost done. Really, we're just about done. So I'm going to string some pipes under these, and what's going to happen is I'm going to have probably a power cable going down here, and then a couple of AE cables to manage them, and I'm going to do the same thing over there, and right here, and right here. And then this guy is going to be where the golems are going to be hanging out, or the singular golem, I should say, is going to be hanging out. And I'm going to have him probably just, you place him against this, and then you tell him to use items out of this. And I'm going to tell this guy how to, I've already told him how to craft things. I did that earlier, told him how to craft seeds. I'm going to have him exporting seeds, so he has seeds just set to go. And he's going to know how to use the seeds. So if I give him upgrades, I'm going to go bow, bow. So he's got upgrades. I gave him a capacity upgrade and a order upgrade, so he knows what he's doing. And then what I can do is I can right-click him and I can say, hey, on white markings, place, you know, whatever. And then on orange markings, place something. And then on purple markings, place something. And if you don't put a marking, he'll do whatever with that. But that's disabled. So I'm not going to be bothered with that. Cause, oh, wait, no, wait. Yeah, because we got 4 crops to do. We're going to be bones, blaze rods, gas tiers, and ender pearls. Actually, you know what? Let's make these all the bright color, right? Because that'd be kind of cool. So we'll go green for ender pearls. Yeah, that's fine. And then gas tiers are also kind of white, but so is bones. So I'm going to go with like a light gray for gas tiers, because why not? That looks good. So it doesn't matter what color you set it. I'm just insane. So you can, it says use on block or use on empty space. You have to tell him to use on block, because he's going to be planting it on the soul sand once we get the soul sand moved. And then we're going to get these grown, and then, so that's going to be that. And then I'm going to pipe everything. Actually, I'm not going to pipe anything. I'm just going to string cabling. So give me a few seconds, let me get some cables together, guys, and we'll be back one more time. Alright guys, so apparently I've run out of time long since, and this is actually post-entire episode, and it looks like I'm actually up at 56 minutes, so I'm actually going to break this bitch into 2 parts. We're going to go with, we're going to call this Auto Farming Part 1 and Auto Farming Part 2 for Pam's Mods Harvestcraft. Hope everybody had an OP time. Make sure to like, favorite, follow, subscribe, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter, /RobTheOPGamer for each. Peace!